I'd like to, our staff did a phenomenal job of getting the guys ready, and we came out fast and kept playing. I was very, very impressed with what our staff did with our guys and how focused they were. Our upperclassmen did a great job of staying focused in practice and keep working. That's what we talk about all the time. Just, worry about Colorado, nothing else. And I'm seeing that in this group of guys. We put the ball on the ground again at running back. That was not a good thing. We missed an open throw there for a touchdown one time too. So we've got some things we got to clean up and keep working on. It was good to get some guys in, especially on the special teams and different things that we did, to see some other guys go. I thought they did well. We'll look at the film and come back Monday ready to work and find a way to get better. We just need to keep improving every week, and I thought that we did that this week. We got to do it again next week.
Mike, now you're 2 games in. Is this how you needed these 2 games to go? Not only win them, but to win them like this and gain some confidence for your whole team?
No, I think we just go out there and play as hard as we can play, and practice like we've been practicing. The whole key goes back to practice. It doesn't go to what happens in the game, be honest with you. It goes to how we practice and how we focus and how we prepare. And if we keep doing that, then when we show up to play every Saturday, we'll have an opportunity to be successful each Saturday. And the guys are starting to understand that completely.
Coach, what does it say about your team, not only that you've gone 2-0, but the way you've won your first 2 games?
Well, all it says is we've gone 2-0. Those games are history now. We got to get ready for the next one, which we'll get ready for it starting tomorrow. Let our guys enjoy this tonight and relax a little bit, and then I'll go get some Sweet Cal ice cream tonight, and then I'll start working tomorrow morning.
Coach, how much are you looking forward to the stage that next weekend will provide?
I'm just looking forward to Monday's practice, like our guys are. I'm really, we've played a bunch of good football teams coming up, and this is a really good football team we're going to play coming up. But what we need to do is just prepare and practice every day, and then come ready to beat Colorado.
Coach, you just got to look at these numbers, pretty impressive on both sides of the ball, pretty gaudy numbers. How do you keep those in perspective?
Well, we've coming out so fast. I'm stuttering on myself. We're coming out of the block so fast, which is what we want to do. And what I'm liking about is we're really not lulling. I know they said last week in the third quarter we kind of looked, but we drove the ball. We just missed a throw, and then we made 2 field goals, and we, did some things there. And then, we were running the ball a lot, especially in this game in the fourth quarter. We were just making sure that we got everybody to play and kept everybody healthy. But the way we're starting fast and the way we're not letting off the pedal mentally, or the way we keep playing hard, we keep playing physical, is really what I'm liking, what I see there.
You got to see Montez a little bit.
Yeah.
There, what would you think of the way he went about?
I thought he did well. You saw his strong arm on the curl route that Kavion made those guys miss. You saw him make a couple nice runs, which he can run. You saw him improvise one time and had him come at him, was able to dump it over. He has those intangibles, and it was good to see him out there doing that. It really was.
And speaking of Kavion, two catches, two touchdowns.
Right.
What did you like?
Well, Kavion's really been doing well. He's been coming on and coming on and coming on. He's an exceptional athlete. If you've ever seen him play basketball, he can jump. It's like he jumps off a trampoline. I think he definitely has over a 40-inch vertical. And he just kind of getting his feet wet in major college football. And, he's a guy that's a weapon for us that you'll see more and more out there as the season goes along.
You alluded earlier this week that their defense plays pretty spread out. Was that something you were trying to take advantage of?
Yeah, that's why we were able to hit some runs inside and do some things there. I thought our offensive tackles did an excellent job of pass protecting with those wide ends, and they were trying to come underneath. I thought they did an excellent job. I thought our first unit and our second unit tackles did an excellent job protecting. And then Sully Weefels, started his first game at center. I thought he did an excellent job there.
On the flip side, you talked about how important it was going to be to get after their quarterback, rush the passer. How do you think you guys did on that front?
I thought they tried to move him around in the pocket a little bit. They came out in a couple of different formations where they really did a 7-man protection, which is kind of hard to get after in 4. But I thought we did harass him. I thought we played excellent coverage in the back end. They really never had a chance to really get open. Our guys were all over them. But the 7-man protection with the extra tight end kind of stifled our pass rush a little bit on us, and then they were sprinting out a lot and just kind of getting rid of the ball. So they were more protection, which really hurt them from being able to do combination routes and allowed us to kind of smother them, so to speak, on their passing routes.
Any thoughts on Jay's productive performance today?
Yeah, I thought Jay did well. I thought he did well. You know, he's doing an excellent job of fielding punts for us and making good positive yardage and making smart decisions. And so I was definitely proud of the way he played. I thought he did a good job. Kavion and him are roommates, so he ran and made a block for Kavion. So he told Kavion that's the reason he scored a touchdown. They were ribbing each other in the locker room, so it's good to see.
Coach, how do you think kind of the roller coaster that these kids have been on the last few years, how has that prepared them for this moment in terms of getting these 2 games that are should wins and setting
Right.
for a big stage next week?
They're hungry still. They're really hungry. I mean, they're basically starving. You know, in the Pac-12, we haven't done very well as far as winning the games we should, you know, that we've had chances to win. And so that's something that they definitely want to do, and that'll keep them hungry to be prepared to do that. So I'm looking forward to watching them do that. I really am. And seeing the smiles on their face makes everything worthwhile, and that's definitely what we want to keep doing the rest of this season as we keep improving.
Like the numbers obviously,
Yeah.
how Gallagher's defense has been through 2 games, but what's impressed you beyond the numbers about what they are doing on that side?
Their communication is at the top of the ladder right now. You see them all communicating the hand signals, seeing sets, seeing backs, understanding. You know, we really haven't busted a coverage in 2 games, which is, I think, is impressive. The linebackers in the secondary, they've got to be locked in. And then our front 7 has been really stout, and they've done a good job of not allowing a lot of creases in the running game. It hasn't been a lot of balls just hit to the secondary hard, where it's a harder tackle to make. So I've been very impressed with that. You know, our defensive staff has done an excellent job with those guys, getting them ready to play and having a great understanding of the game plan. And then, you know, we've got some depth, which helps. It helps a lot. And we're going to definitely need the depth. More and more games you play, you're going to have some guys get nicked up, so we're going to have guys ready to roll.
Coach, I thought the wide receivers today did a really good job of blocking,
Yep.
pinning down cornerbacks. Do you think that threw the defense off a bit, having to compensate for the...
Right. Our guys have to block well on the perimeter. Now, they don't have to be crushing blocks. They got to stay in the way of the guy and allow our guy to run. The great thing that we're doing is we are getting in the right position on the guys. We are staying in the way. And then our quarterbacks are getting the ball where the guys can turn up quicker. You know, they're not bad throws. They can get turned up, and now they can find a way. If the ball's just a little off, you're taking a step, and a guy has a chance to get off a block or come over the top. But I thought that we've been blocking well, and we're going to have to keep doing that over and over. And I think that they are blocking well. That's a big key of our offense.
Ultimately, next week doesn't mean anything in terms of the goal of winning a Pac-12 championship, but what kind of test is it with the conference schedule?
Yeah, do I have to answer that question, what kind of test it is? They're pretty good, aren't they? It's going to be a big test for us. And but again, it's what we do. And Michigan's going to say the same thing to their guys. It's what they do. So we've just got to keep working hard and go up there and get after it. And so we'll talk about them starting Monday with y'all.
Got time for one more question? What's the key to packing this up and taking it on the road?
Our work ethic, and also we preach all the time 24/7, 365. And so what you're doing off the field, the amount of rest you're getting, how you're studying, how you're preparing, how you're focusing. When you come here, you're ready to roll, you're ready to go, and you're locked in. And these young men have been locked in. I don't see them. I think they've probably thrown the key away. I don't think it'd ever be unlocked again. I think they understand what's at stake, and they see where they're going, and they can feel it. And I just look forward to watching them do it. I really do.
Thanks, Coach.
All right, thank you. Have a great weekend. What a beautiful day, huh? Can't get a better day than that in Boulder, can you? Wow.